to congratulate our Prime Minister Narendra Modi for getting the presidency of G20. We as a youth, we want to get more experience and contribute towards this initiative.
Today is 1st December 2022 and India has officially become the president of G20. India will be focusing on the theme One Earth, One Family and One Future. India will be having various meetings and conclaves around the country, and we look forward for the opportunities to take our issues at the geopolitical and at the international level. This is the path we need to take, and finally India becoming the world leader and Vishwa.
और G20 को जब हम देखते हैं तो ये सिर्फ एक समूह नहीं है, ये जियो पॉलिटिकल नेशंस का एक ग्रुप है जिसमें 19 अलग अलग देश और यूरोपियन यूनियन है। और वहाँ पे जब भारत की अध्यक्षता पड़ती है तो आप देख सकते हैं कि पूरे एशियन सब कॉन्टिनेंट में इस टाइम पे सबसे पावरफुल सुपर पावर अगर कोई उभर के आ रहा है तो भारत देश है। तो G20 की अध्यक्षता के लिए तो सभी भारतवासियों को मेरी तरफ से हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। ये मौका है कुछ कर दिखाने का, अपना योगदान देने का और भारत को फिर महान बनाने का।
It's really a great opportunity for India to hosting the G20 in the year 2023. The key priorities India is giving inclusive, equitable and sustainable growth, which is the need of the very important role, particularly on the climate change, sustainability and environment. Particularly India is arguing that lifestyle for environment, which is the most need of the hour. Every citizen of the globe have to think about that, how they are behaving, what is their perception towards the environment. And at the same time, India is also focusing on the women empowerment and the digital public infrastructure and tech-enabled development, which is the need of the hour, in the areas particularly focusing on the health, agriculture and education and e-commerce areas. And the another important thing, India is focusing on the circular economy and global food security. Because unless these things will not be developed with the help of the developed nations, which they can fund to the developing and the backward countries, particularly in the climate finance and the developing the concept of circular economy to all the industries and all the stakeholders in the industry and the economy, it is not possible in that. Because to reduce the effect of environment on the human being, this summit may become a very, very crucial.
मला खूप आनंद होत आहे की आपल्या भारताला G20चं अध्यक्षपद मिळालेलं आहे आणि मला असं वाटतं की येत्या भविष्य काळात G20च्या पटलावर आपले समस्या जातील आणि भारतीय दृष्टिकोनातून विचार होईल असं मला वाटतं आणि भारत ही विश्वगुरू बनण्याची ही एक सुरुवात आहे.
It is a very proud moment for us that India is leading the G20 summit right now, and as we all know that G20 holds a very significant position in the global economy, and it shows that how much India is capable enough right now to lead the world in the economic order. And the policies like Skill India movement, the policies like Vocal for Local, which are being internationalized right now, this is the result of the G20 presidency that has been offered to India. Right?
Speak about India's presidency in G20. This presidency is not going to be like any other Western or European presidency, because we are going to put forward our issues faced by Indian subcontinent, India and Asia. We are going to make policies in our interest which are going to benefit us, and this is going to play a vital role in India's growth.
Mentioned that it is a great opportunity for India to have G20, and as we all know that the chaos right now we are having in the international relationships within each other. There are wars, there are cold wars happening between Europe and Russia, China, and we getting an opportunity to be a part of G20 presidency. It is a pride for us.
Today is the pride moment for us because we are hosting G20 presidency in India. It's a most awaited moment for us. We would be actually talking about the climate realities, sustainability, and the one Earth, one planet. These all approaches are going to be discussed by us within this 1 year. So I wish all the best and having a fruitful discussion for the next one.
की आपल्या भारत देशाला G20चं अध्यक्षपद मिळाले, तर G20च्या अध्यक्षपदातून भारतात पुढे जे काही आर्थिक व्यवस्था, सामाजिकदृष्ट्या व शैक्षणिकदृष्ट्याने जी उन्नती होईल किंवा जी प्रगती होईल आपल्यासाठी, तर ती खूप महत्त्वाची आहे.
The mother of democracy is the 5th largest democracy in the world. India is a country with great culture, heritage and diversity, and is proud to assume the G20 presidency. The G20 presidency leadership that India assumes will focus on being inclusive, ambitious, decisive and action-oriented. The G20 under the Indian leadership will focus on the agenda of climate finance, climate resilient infrastructure, disaster risk management, creating rules for cryptocurrencies, geopolitical crisis, and sustainable practices. This is a great opportunity for India to be the voice of Global South and to bridge the gap between the developing and developed nations. Calling for universal brotherhood through Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam with one earth, one family and one future.
As you know that India recently has got the presidency for the G20, it is a wonderful opportunity for India to project its ideas on the world level, on the global level. Today we can see the entire world is battling with various on various fronts, like Russia and Ukraine has started. So because of all these crises, there is we can say problem of food supply, fertilizers. There is a fuel crisis. US and some other Western powers now they are majorly focusing on Indo-Pacific region. So looking towards all these things, I think now this is a very strategic moment where India can put forth its interest in the different theaters of geopolitics, and G20 will be a very good platform to do this.
G20 में अध्यक्षता विश्व में शांति और समृद्धि के नए युग का आगमन है। अब समय आ गया है हर भारतीय शहर, हर भारतीय गांव, हर भारतीय नागरिक इस नेतृत्व का हिस्सा बने। विश्व मंगल कामना के भारत ने संस्कार दिए, विश्व मंगल कामना के भारत ने संस्कार दिए। जब संकट में पड़ा विश्व तो सर्वस्व हमने त्यागा। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, विश्व एक परिवार को मानने वाला भारत। मुझे आशा नहीं पूर्ण विश्वास है भारत की इस अध्यक्षता के दौरान विश्व में विश्व शांति और समृद्धि के लिए नए कीर्तिमान रचे जाएंगे। जय हिंद, जय भारत।